This good boy right here. You hear him? Just purring up a storm. I go ahead and get chat up and all that, and then I can bring this down. Look at that boy. Hi. Hi. I love you. All sorts of good boy. How are you guys doing? I'm doing all right. Humid out there. Hey, Count Cannoli, how you doing? We're just gonna do kind of a low vibes, chill kind of stream. I love you. You see how much love there is in this boy? We missed boy time today, so I had to go do some partying, as one's apt to do in these times. And he was upset about that. Don't eat that. You don't need to eat that. I'm sorry, I moved it out of the way, so you're good now. Don't bite that either. Yeah, that's a good boy. A little bit more boy in that shot. There, that boy. Look at him. Hello, Twinkmaster. How are you guys? How are you? I was gonna say, how are you guys? And the party was good. The party was good. It was weird, I will say, because a group was like, "Oh, we're the ones who set this up, and we're actually doing it down the street instead." Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Look at that boy. Sorry. Yeah, no. I forgot to turn it down after whatchamacallit, Blue Prince, which has really low volume for some reason. Let's see, him. Ugh. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, we're just doing a chill stream today. Yeah, for some reason some people said that they organized the event, and then are we leaving? We're leaving. Also, I need to get my ring on. They said that they organized the event, and they're like, "Oh, well, we're not doing it here. We're actually doing it down the street, and we're doing it in support of some politician or another, right?" And I'm like, I don't know about that. So I didn't go where they told me to, and I hung out where we were supposed to be, and then people showed up anyway, not knowing that that was the case, and I just hung out there for a bit. Heat started to get to me, started feeling like, did they try to steal a protest? I don't know, because they brought everyone back after a while, but it was a weird situation, and they were definitely sketching me out. They felt very organized for an event that wasn't organized. I don't think it was dodgy. I think that they were just trying to control the narrative some and have their say in what was going on. This is something that happens in protests. Like, I remember when I was with Occupy, like, we were going down the street, we were marching the streets, you know how you do, and some randos ran up. I mean, yeah, I think it was for King. But I was just like, not about that. Like, I don't have a problem with Angus King, but I'm also just like, no, you know, like, I'm not here for that. So it was weird, but like, I don't see Angus King being the guy who's like stopping the bad things. So it's like, how was the protest? It was fine. It was fine. Like, I was just saying, like, I wanted to, I just wanted to do regular protest, and the people who organized it, which I believe they actually did, but like, it's part of a bigger movement. So like, their say does not get to be everyone's say. But sorry. Yeah, we got Moobot, bonked people. Yeah. I mean, like, exactly. There are good politicians up here. Like, yesterday I was talking about how, like, when Texas does something stupid, like, if Texas were to announce a change in the like age that you could get married, it would be like it would go down, you know? In Maine, it went from 16 to 17 with parents' permission, and now it's being tried to change to from 17 to 18. So that's good. No, I put a lot in there. So it's just like, I don't know, man, like, it's not that I have an issue with Angus King, but I don't really get him. Like, he's not the guy leading the charge to fix shit. And someone asked what was the protest about. I mean, you know, if you're paying attention to the news, I'm not a fan of things that are happening in America in general. And that's what the protest is about, because a majority of other people also agree with me, and we're out on the street. You know? It was for, yeah, gestures broadly. Like, how'd it go? It went fine. It was fine. It was very muggy. I'm still not used to, like, very humid weather. So I ended up bouncing, like, 30 minutes early. They had speakers, but again, like, they didn't have them plugged in right. That's legit, PokeFan. Honestly, there's a video going out tomorrow. Tomorrow's arcade is going to be how to protest. Yes, you may totally ask questions, Count Cannoli. You do all the time. I'm totally fine with chat doing that. Yeah, the humidity. I thought there was something wrong with me, so I headed home, and then it's like, no, you're not sick. It's just humid. It depends. I would say that it is good to go with someone, but you don't have to go like with someone. I went by myself because my wife had to work, but I've also been to bigger, worse protests, you know? So like, you know, there's that. I would say if you're nervous about a protest, then I would say go with someone. The video tomorrow on Arcade will be very helpful to anyone who's not been to one. Yeah, I'm also like a 6'3", like 180 something pound guy who's not afraid to stab someone, you know? Like, the vibe is, yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, you don't have to, but if you're feeling uncomfortable, it's different, you know? You got to make sure that you're safe, right? So, like, yeah, I get that. Anyway, I was gonna work on some Blender stuff. Yeah, the little boy turned off the camera, or turned off the game. That was it. Such a smart boy. Herman's a very smart boy. Trump demanded of England to strip people of trans people of rights. Did they fold? Okay, so like, as far as I understand, and I am not super up on this, and I apologize to everyone for not. I mean, like, yeah, you it's fine to bring something to defend yourself with if you need to do that. But as far as what's gone on with trans people in the UK, I don't know. I believe they were trying to do that. Which, yeah, they may fold. I have not heard anything of them folding yet, and I would highly recommend to send some love out to the trans people that you know personally in the UK. Maybe there was a court ruling about trans people in the UK that did not go well. I was seeing a lot of people saying, like, we need to support trans people right now, and I have no issue with that, but I was just like, what happened? So what was the court ruling about? If I may be ignorant. Also, I'm checking Steam, because I was told to by Shadow Wolf. Hole. I see, so I can show hole? Oh, the mod bought you. UK ruled that trans women aren't women. Okay. Yeah, Shadow did. It's also for okay. Gotcha. Okay, so that sucks ass. You guys want to see hole? Here it is. Thank you for showing me hole. What? I guess I could try and play it at some point. The government doesn't know how biology works moment. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't understand that, like, these are different words. Except hole. It's a 1 to 3 hour game. Okay. All right. So let's do this guy here, and then maybe some of the rest of it, and then, you know what? Instead of doing this, I think I want to do some nubby numbers first, because I want to, like, cool down, because I'm still feeling a little warm from all that. At what point should people ignore Supreme Court rulings? I mean, it depends. Like, it's very easy for me to go just like, well, fuck what the government says. But usually it's like, you don't just lose the right to, I don't know, call yourself whatever gender you want to, but like, also, you lose some rights afterwards. You know, like, you may not be able to get certain things as a result. Let's try another challenge. Nublock, one shot, pole bane. Perks cannot be obtained. It was trans names lost voting rights, but so, I mean, that's the SAVE Act in America. So the SAVE Act is that if you're, well, basically, like, if your birth certificate name does not match your driver's license name, you can't do that. And it's supposed to be an anti, like, you know, cheating elections thing, but it just sort of, it's sort of like, I don't think it was supposed to be misogynistic. I think it was just supposed to be transphobic, but I don't think they had a problem with it. Boy checking out the window. Yeah, I mean, like, it's stupid. And it hasn't gone into effect here in America yet. But yeah, it's not good. I would like my wife to be able to vote too. Boy being a little nosy about the neighbors a little bit. Yeah, I think that transphobia and misogyny usually go hand in hand, because, like, yeah. So I can't get slots, so there's no real, or I can't get perks, so there's no real point to care about perks. I'm not really sure what direction you go. We're not doing that today. This one was pretty good. I think I'll freeze that one as well. I mean, like, you never know. They can do all sorts of shit with that. But anyway, did I miss anything while I was gone today? Like, were there any, like, cool announcements that aren't political that I need to know about? Like, any good vibes to bring me back from, like, kind of feeling like shit for leaving early, but, like, you know? So I can skip, so that way I can just get the... Okay, that's fine. Oh, wow, Mike is doing his live game show tonight. When is that? That's at, like, his regular time, or what? Because I want to be out of the way for that 100%. Went to a boring-ass bridal shower. That's just like a give me gifts party. Sick East. Okay. I'll be done before then anyway. Morphs into a unupgraded version of the thing left of me. Pops a random peg. When this peg pops, it will give points twice. Okay. Let's go with that guy. It's a little bit awkward right now. Hey, Stardust Sloth, thank you for the 25 months of support. Bricky is wearing his Femboy Hooters shirt for. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, let me ask you guys this. So, Twinkmaster has been working on like a community survey for this community. One of the questions on there has to do with the political compass test. Is that something that you guys are like aware of and know the answer to where you are on that chart? Yeah, I mean, Twinkmaster's doing it, like, he's doing it for the fun of it, so, like, you know, we get around to it eventually. What is this? Pops a random peg. That's when you pass the round goal. Double 4 random pegs whose number is less than 32. You know, that sounds fine. It would be fun. I'd have to see the chart to remember. So it goes left to right, both socially and economically for some reason. And then, like, it goes, like, authoritarian to, like, libertarian. So, like, if you're if you're on the left side economically, you think that the government or whatever are, you know, you can take the political compass test online. I saw the egg slut thing. I didn't understand what that meant. The chart is fine. I just wanted to make sure that people knew what it was. So, like, the left side is like the government should help you out, like whatever government you've got should help you out with stuff. Like the government should take care of stuff, not private corporations. The right side is more like we should have private industry do all of the heavy lifting rather than have any. I mean, this is very simplified. I added context and I'll probably link the actual test for sure. And then authoritarian versus libertarian. Well, so liberalism is like a brand of sort of centrist to authoritarian right-leaning beliefs. It's like weird to say that because a lot of Americans find them to be very left. But, like, socially throughout the history of time, they are not. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. There's a difference between left, right, and liberal and conservative. So, liberal is a specific platform of being on the left. Centrally. Let me pull up the chart real quick. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Can you see that? Let's open image, new tab. Okay, so up here, the government tells you what to do. Like, the government will, like, control every, like, if we're talking the extremes, like the government lets you know what you can and cannot do. Down here, the government really doesn't have any say in what you can or cannot do. And then over here, industry should, you know, be the thing that, you know, do the capitalism. Control scroll? Sure. On the right side, we've got capitalism should be the thing. Yeah, you could link the test if you want to. And then over here, we've got, you know, we should do socialism, communism kind of thing. So to simplify each of these quadrants, and you don't have to be right in the center or whatever. You could be, I mean, like, most of American politics takes place here ish, somewhere in that region. You've got people like Stalin would be up here in the top left. Hitler would be in the top right. They're not very great examples of libertarian right that I would like want to talk about. And then like libertarian left is like I just want the Star Trek model. That is like somewhere in here, I think. It's definitely a leftist thing. I don't know how much they like take care of things. Yeah, okay, so like Bible Jesus is over here. It's not really ominous. It's just like I can't think of any good examples of like a person who happens to be over there. I guess if you think of libertarians in America, you think of people that have like the what is it called? The Gadsden flag, the yellow, like don't step on me. Musk pretends he's in this corner, but is closer to over here. He's definitely on the right, but I don't know exactly where. Rand, I guess. Yeah, this is the don't step on Sneck section of people, you know? Like, the government should not tell me what to do. I should be able to form relationships with other capitalists, and we will make a good deal because that's what we do. You know, as capitalists, we always come up with fair deals anytime we do anything. And then over here, it's like, the government shouldn't tell me what to do. I'm going to take care of people my fucking self. Can this be folded? Sure. You know, you kind of just like, if you crease right here, and then down the center, you almost have a plane. Do we have like... Oh my god, no. Do we have like examples of people on here? I mean, like, this chart's bullshit, to be honest with you. Yeah, okay, so they put Ayn Rand in the bottom right. I would say that's probably right. Who all do we have up here? Okay, so they put Stalin a little bit to the side. Trump is, I would say Trump's going a little bit more that way, but sure. And then Emma Goldman, sure. Kropotkin is in this corner. Noam Chomsky is down here. We call them ducks, I think is what you're looking for. Gandhi is like, government shouldn't say that much about you. And then someone was asking a question about politics. Clinton is farther to the right than Trump. Yeah, I don't know as if I technically agree with this. I don't know why Hillary's all the way over there. I think Hillary should be like closer to here. Gary Johnson. God, that's a name I haven't thought about. Yeah. I think this is right. More, I mean, like, there's definitely some weird fucking... My friends have lots of thoughts on tankies. Tankies are people in this area, the red. Hopefully that helps with the quiz. Anyway, I'm gonna back to this. I don't know what your question meant, I'll be real. So I was just like, those scores are older before everything happened. Yeah, I would say that, like, you know, I wouldn't call Hillary, like, left-leaning, but she is certainly not upper right corner. Can you pop the quiz? Sure, hold on. Feel free to link it in the chat. Yeah, you can go and take the political like if you just Google political compass test, you can find it. There it is for Twitch people. Here it is in general. The American view of left versus right is very screwed up. Yeah, no, they think that liberal means left. And it's like, well, yes and no. This is a good one. Oh, that was pretty great, actually. Rock doing, like, banger work, just keeping the ball going. Saw some people claim that Bernie Sanders is too far to the right. I want to meet that person. Why is there a link in chat? That is the survey that Twink Master put together. It's that's a take. Liberal is like center-ish right. Yeah, I would say like almost dead center. I am further... Okay. Mask off, I'm in the bottom left corner. Like, all the way in the bottom left. Like, all the way in the corner. But that's how it do sometimes. Okay, so that's good. If I'm single, say I'm single, do I join? If someone finds me too far right for their taste, I would love to know what their political beliefs are. Because I would love to just go further down the rabbit hole. Like, that sounds like absolute insanity to me. When a force triggered, it okay, I can't do that. Equals to a random... I mean, that guy's good, but I can't afford him right now. Librarian? Yeah, I mean, there are much better tests than the political compass tests. They are... The whole social versus economic thing is... I mean, I see them as one and the same in a lot of ways, but they are different technically. But that's more of a political belief thing than anything else. Like, if the news about, like, women not, or trans women not being allowed to call themselves trans women upset you, then you are probably left and more libertarian than, like, some. Not necessarily, like, everyone, but, like, that's a very, like... Supporting trans people is, generally speaking, a kind of leftist view. This is a hard one because, like, without the perks, it's just like, what am I building towards? I'm kind of the same, like, opinion. Like, it's absolutely no skin off my nose if someone wants to call themselves a dude or a chick or whatever. Like, why would this be an issue? Trans women are women. Like, what? How does this possibly negatively affect me if I pretend, like, just for a second to agree with that? Like, it doesn't hurt me? Okay, cool. Like, that's just the truth of it, is that there's no harm in accepting people. Every peg will give 15. Okay, first. Someone's one straw that pops one peg. Straws. That sounds really good. I don't quite understand it, but we'll deal with it. I cranked the jams just a bit. I don't think I slept particularly well last night, so I think I'll probably still stop at the regular time, especially with Mike doing his thing tonight. It's like, I want to make sure that people actually go to that. Who else is going to be on it? Yeah, I don't really... Oh, okay. I've met Bricky and I've met Eggs. And I've probably met Sato. Are they... Bricky is a Warhammer streamer guy who also talks about other stuff. I don't really know him for anything aside from Warhammer, I'll be real. I haven't watched any of his videos because I'm an asshole, but I met him, and he seems smart. Like, he knows how to play a ball tro. Like, you know, Shadow was pointing out that, like, we helped Mike learn how to play, and he taught me a couple things while we were doing it as well, and I'm like, oh, okay. We do confusingly have a very similar sounding voice. Bricky somehow gaslit every VTuber into watching Warhammer lore. Yeah, I did talk to Fred the other day. Just chucked in on him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'll be okay." Like, that kind of thing. He's just, sometimes you gotta take a break from this shit, man. Like, because especially when you start getting like numbers in your head, and I don't know what's going on with him, but like for me, like if I were to take a break, it would be like numbers getting in my head, just like looking at numbers, how many people are in chat, how many people are blah blah blah. And like it gets to you after a while, man. So it's, he could also just be working on a new rabbit hole video. I don't know. You know, like, I can be the friend that people go to, but I can only make the offer to be that person. And, you know, he's got some people that support him and love him, and he wants to, you know, if he wants to spend his time with that instead, that's perfectly fine and good. I think breaks are very good, and something that like more YouTubers and streamers should do, because you definitely like start to like wane in your ability to do shit when you start like getting too in your head, being too terminally online, etc., etc. It gets bad for your brain health. So. I had a dream that you found an abandoned house and wanted to live in it, but there was a bear in it, so you chased it off with a chainsaw. Well, first off, gay men are he's, not it's, generally. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. What's this game all about? You throw the ball, and when you throw the ball, you get points, and when you get points, numbers go up. Make number go up. Man, I've had a Coke and like a cup of coffee today, and by cup I mean like 3, and I still just don't feel alive. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, that sounds about right. I hope they make inlet of this. I did go to the party, yeah. Just very muggy. What is a colonoscopy? It's where they put a, they take a camera and they stick it up your ass to see whether or not there's anything going on there. I did not get a complimentary gift bag. I got a lot of like business cards and shook a lot of hands and talked to a lot of people. They had like a stage to speak from, but the power wasn't working. My guess is the city probably just knocked it off in that area because fuck you. Probably saves them some money and such. Coffee for some reason gives me a slight migraine. Love Poop Bot. Poop Bot's great, man. You ever take a shit that like a real shit? Like a real shit. The main grid has been pretty good as long as I don't mention one character from Mario. For some reason, he took out my power the one time I mentioned him. Like, yeah, there's different levels of shit. You know, there's the poop where you're just like, this was a waste of my time. And then there's like, sex doesn't feel as good as this. But this was like this is, you know, this is one of those like, this was like a taint tickler, you know? This is like a real shit. You know what I mean? Non-upgraded version of the thing to the... Yeah, sometimes you get that afterglow from pooping real good. What is this garbage you're sending me? Yeah. How the fuck are you supposed to pronounce that word, Bernaskowicz? Instead of answering your question, I'm gonna ask you one. Oh, yeah, those what's the ghost poops are the worst ones, where you take a shit and you're like, man, gotta wipe. A Hago? Okay. Gotcha. But then you go to wipe and it's just nothing there. What are you gonna do with the results of the form? Yeah, actually, Twinkmaster, what are you doing with the... I mean, I'm kind of just curious because there's some good questions on there. Let's see. Like, I'm interested in the employed thing because I worry about y'all. And I'm interested in like arcade, like yeah, actually the entire second page is probably the most important page for me. I didn't get this far ahead, so you made a wait, what? We're doing a census. Yeah, Twinkmaster made one, and then can you just share with the class on what the the answers roughly look like? I can edit it right now? Yeah. Okay, so stop taking the test for a minute so he can edit it. I want to fill it out. I'll link it. Here, let me just, here is the survey. How the fuck do you spell survey? Why can I not spell survey? Survey? Oh, that looks so wrong? Okay, sure. I got it right the first time, and I was like, no, it's got to be S-E-R. That word just does not look right. Every time the board has been restocked. Okay, not when I re-roll. Okay. Average English language moment. Yeah, English is a bastard language, and it's really unfortunate that it seems to be like the dominant language, at least in my world, because like I speak it and I have to hear people talk. I don't know how to spell restaurant because ront shouldn't be at the end. Man, that's real. The fuck with that? I saw this post the other day that was talking about like British people and old buildings, because I've been thinking about old buildings a lot recently since I've been here, because like you go in a building and you're like, this is a weird design for a Denny's or some shit, and it's like, oh yeah, no, this used to be a fucking like maple harvesting facility or something. I don't know, something weird, and it's just like, okay, we still have some of the old barrels back here, and it's like, well, that's neat. You know? But the thing is, like, people in the States, the quote I read was, no. Is it like where it's placed? Is that the issue with it? Hold on. How did you find the channel? Blah, blah, blah. Do you like it when Rev solo streams or collab more? Yeah, the English on that is a little weird. I would imagine most people like more collab streams. No, but that's what I was gonna say is most of Europe has like buildings that are over 100 years. You just got like a random fucking castle or shit down the street that's like 2,000 years old, not 2,000, but you know what I mean? Like old as fucking balls, you know? And it's just like, Jesus, okay. But like, for Americans, 100 years is a really long time. But like, for like British people, 100 miles is a really long distance. And 100 miles, like, it's just something you drive here in America. You just do that. I'm actually getting reasonably far. 100 miles is nothing. Oh yeah, we build our buildings like assholes. I don't know what the fuck we're doing there. Like, I honestly trust older buildings aside from like the electrical on them, you know? They're made like out of real stuff, you know? What do you do again? Every item in your inventory gives points equal to a random... That's such a weird phrasing. But sure. You see some weird shit on the bus. Our public transport does not help. Yeah, I mean, like, our public transport doesn't exist. But I did ride the bus today. People are weird on the bus. The bus driver was weird, too. She was just mad. She was like, why are people outside protesting? They should be inside enjoying go enjoy your day instead. And it's like, okay, boomer. It's fucking muggy as hell. I'm not gonna stand outside and enjoy it. I'm gonna stand outside and be fucking mad, dude. Like it's the Easter weekend. Dude, people are fucking weird about Easter here. Lowest number of pegs. Number peg gives points equal to 10 times its number. If it's 64 or less, I mean, that sounds great. Every time you've jumbled the pegs. Okay, so I need to do that a lot. And poop butt, you're doing good work, yeah? And that's good. I don't think I've got enough synergy here for that. I will take the turtle and thank you, please. What the fuck are you talking about? Chip. Okay. Stocks are random. I mean, I can't afford that, so. Yeah, I mean, like, it's normal, like, when I was growing up, you would travel, I don't know how many miles there are between El Paso and Austin, but it's pretty fucking far. It is a day's travel by car, and it's a straight shot for the most part because no one was like to stop in West Texas. There's nothing in West Texas aside from West Texas, which is you stop at the check stop. You stop at the check stop for sure. If you don't stop at the check stop, I don't know, man. Like if you come to Texas, go to the check stop in West Texas. But like, yeah, it's like going to another country in Europe. Like that how it be. It is just, I thought that was a funny little saying that 100 miles is far for a European. 100 years is a long time for an American. Might be going to the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco for a meme. Thought. Yeah, I mean, like. If a peg is halved, all pegs give points equal to double their number on the lowest. Okay, no. I think we just upgrade what we got. Nubby dice, summon a beach ball that emits 5 streams of confetti when it pops. Pegs pop by confetti. Okay. Who do I get rid of, though? Maybe the squid. What are you? Mimics the last eaten thing. Wait, that's a bad deal right now. Shit. Poop Butt falls off at about the moon. I guess I could have replaced Poop Butt instead, but... Wow, that was fucking useless. Okay. Yeah, that is something that I saw as well, that like there, I don't know how much of a thing that really is. That, okay, this guy is kind of fucking useless, not gonna lie. This is good. Hey! It does make a fun noise, so there's that. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen the... I mean, like, I've done builds with the dolphin where I had a whole shit ton of them. Like, perks and such. But the noise is great. Good enough. I think I might ditch it for something else. I don't know what yet. Well... I don't know if I even want that guy or not, but we'll come back to that. That's wrong. Oh, it's making even now. That's great. Yeah, but I can't get pregnancy on this. The dolphin might work better when pregnant. Okay. This game does rock. God, I feel like, man, I am not built for, like, wet heat at all, am I? Does anyone here have experience with 3D printers? Is there a way to well, hold on. Is there a way to... Your ass does? Oh, okay. Well, that's... Yeah, Is this game as addictive as Balatro? I feel like Balatro is a lot deeper, just in general, than this. Okay, first off, 3D, okay, people who know about 3D printing, I'm gonna ask you a question, I'm gonna ask people who know about humidity a different question, all right? People who knows, like, anything about 3D printing, PLA printing is an option for me. I've heard it's not as good, and I heard there are workarounds and such, but, like, I don't know what that would look like. Is that good for Warhammers or bad for Warhammers? Because, like, I think it's probably bad for Warhammers. Like, they're too small. Like, the details aren't gonna show up well. Yeah, where this game is at right now is pretty solid, but I would say that it does need some love in order to get it on the same level as something like Balatro. But Balatro is also like a masterpiece, so like... Are there goblins in Warhammer? Yes, they're called Gretchen or Grots, and I have a shit ton of them, because that's how you run them. There was a meta that was running for a bit that got nerfed, that involved sending 20 goblins immediately into your opponent's face. Not that they're hard to kill, but you have to kill all 20 of them before you can move through, which was very annoying for people, and I thought was incredibly funny, but that was not the correct answer. And then people who know how to deal with humidity, how the fuck do you deal with humidity aside from just don't go out in it? Because, like, summer's coming and I'm get mini-wogged, idiot. Yeah. They should have just made it like 2 CP. That would have been my fix. But, you know, I'm not GW. I'm not trying to sell models, so. Just don't go outside. Well, I mean, like, there's probably going to be more protests, so I have to, like, go out. And, like, I don't want to feel like I'm going to pass the fuck out. It's few layers. I mean, like, when summer comes around and it starts getting humid, I can't take my titties out, y'all. Exposure therapy, Jesus. Shade and air movement. Live inside with an air conditioner. I can do a fan I mean, I guess we have an air conditioner as well. Keep a bottle of water and a fan. One of those hand fan spray bottle things? Okay. So just regular heat stuff, but like just... the same. Felt like I thought I was sick or something, legit, but no. You can get really loose cotton clothing. What a cloth. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh yeah, no. Warhammer prices are off, like they're absolutely insane right now. And that's part of the reason that like I'm like low key, can I even keep playing this game? We do have a window AC. It's not hooked up right now because it snowed like a couple weeks ago, but you know, today it's ass, so who knows? This is round 10. It starts to die off at around like round 20 or so. If the forecast you see, okay, what is the, and I'm gonna be a total bitch about humidity because like in Texas there's 0 humidity. Okay. What is the humidity today? Sorry, the weather app takes an hour and a half to load. 78. Bad weather for running. What's the fucking humidity, you son of a bitch? $15? No. That can't be right. %15 humidity is like Texas weather. Like on a rainy kind of day. I mean, hopefully everything's chill as far as that goes. 61 is what Google, okay, see that's a lot. That's, yeah. I don't really understand how something can be 100% humid and there not actually be water there. Like, what do you mean? Oh. I mean, that cost me as much as I'm gonna sell it for, so that's good. 100% humidity is literally inside of a cloud. But like, I can still be more wet. That's what she said. Like, I could go into the ocean or something. Like, is the ocean, like, what's the humidity of ocean water? Like, I know I'm stupid. I know I'm stupid. I just don't know what flavor of stupid this is. It's called fog. Okay. Wet-ass P-word? Imagine being that much of a virgin. And not that there's anything wrong with being a virgin, but just imagine being that man. Hot fog is bad? Yeah, no, it sucks ass, actually. Doesn't humidity measure liquid and gas density? Sure. Does anyone care about, like, no, okay. I'm gonna get rid of the dolphin, like, fairly soon. Humidity. Yeah, okay. It's 46% humidity. That's a lot more like along the lines of what I okay, so like I'm not used to that. That wasn't cool at all. Fursuiters with their cooling vests. I mean, like, yeah, I guess if you can handle a convention floor, you can probably handle whatever the fuck is out there. That's pretty legit, actually. What do the cooling vests even look like? Built-in AC is a perk? Yeah, I mean, that sounds wild. I know fursuiters use Under Armour. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna protest in a fursuit. It would be very based. On what? We'll buy it next time. I think I have to get rid of... Whoa, why are you creepy? Less than 256. Okay, that's doable. Like, I stepped outside this morning and I had my coat with me, like my jacket, and I'm like, I don't think that I'm gonna need this because it already feels a little warm. It was like, you know, 50? Yeah, fursuit is like the opposite of black bloc. Like, how many people have that exact fursuit? I mean, I guess they can't prove that you were in it at that time, but like... You're representing the furry... If I was a furry, that would be a thing I could do. I think this guy's great. The lowest peg gives points equal to 10 times its number. If the low peg is 64 or less, it'll give... Yeah. I mean, like... If we're gonna call it modern day armor, I would love for it to be, like, more functional than a fursuit. You know? Although, like, I've thought about getting Kevlar or something for, like, protests, but, like... First off, most of the time you won't need it. Second off, it makes you look like you're ready to fight. And that's like not a great look for anyone who like wants to like, okay, they try and tase you, it doesn't work. They try and pepper spray you, it doesn't work. What do they escalate to? You know? That's kind of where it's at. You came ready for like someone to shoot at you with a gun when you have, you know, some sort of armor on. So, like, my persona is a knight. I don't think that's how that works. I don't know if that's, like, related or not to being a furry. You say poop butt kind of, like, drops off after a while, yeah? Maybe sell the poop butt for a second turtle. What do you think? That we turn away plane furries because planes aren't animals? I know those words. I know those words. Poop butt pops off harder with past round goal perks or similar, so it's gonna fall off harder this challenge. Okay. Oh, so I don't, because I don't have the perks to make that actually work the way it oughta. Got it. Jesus. There we go. Holy goddamn. No. I'm aware of I'm aware of planes as a fursona. I guess I didn't realize that counted as a fursona. I thought that was like just a separate thing. What's your plane sona? No. It's a crossover? We have to skip every time. SR-71 Blackbird, that is a banger plane. That's like a super high-tech stealth plane that we know about, that the Americans have. Which is interesting because we know about it. I had this like really cool, like, oh my god, hold on. SR-71 Blackbird plane game. Handheld game. I had this great fucking game as a kid. Man, I wonder what happened to it. Let me see if I can find it. Like, I'm not seeing it. Okay, so I'm gonna describe this poorly. And yeah, I think we'll switch. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, so you see how the front of the plane looks like that? Right? It kind of looked like that, but more angular, right? And it was like goggles, right? And you put it on your face like this. And then in order to like play the game, you'd have to like lean and dip and, you know, and then there are buttons on the top that you'd press. It was very like low tech, like graphics, but it was a lot of fun for what it was. Plane fighting handheld game. I mean, face mounted. I don't know who made it. Did you find it immediately? Yeah, that's it. Stealth Assault. Man, I fucking loved this shit. 80 bucks? 90 bucks? No. But yeah, this is exactly the thing. You would wear it on your face. This is more of a, God, that's more of a stealth bomber look. But yeah, this is the fire button that changes your weapon. I think that's missiles over there. B2? I don't think so. I think that one was... Oh, no, that is it. I thought the B2 was like earlier, but I get confused. Maybe? F11. Yeah, let's look at that guy. There it is. That's the fucker right there. That's the guy. The angular guy. And that's to like make it so that way it like doesn't, like, it's about radar tech. I don't totally understand it, but it's cool. I would not date that plane. No, I'm not gonna look up an aeromorph of it. Also, why don't I do a different challenge? Like, fuck this challenge. Restart game. Oh, not that. Abandon game. Abandon. I'm gonna get some more water.
Challenges.
Nublock, one shot, make... Okay, so what is nublock? The leftmost item will be deleted. Okay, that doesn't sound that bad. Have I done that one already? Oh, okay, I can do that. All right, I'm gonna get some water. Or a gacha game where women are guns. What about a gacha anime where battleships are girls? Can the girls just be girls?
Go.
And the planes just be planes and the battleships be battleships? Like, I don't understand that, man. No, I know the answer is no, but like... Rev, don't be weird. I mean, yeah, cute girls equals money. I get that. That's a vibe. Totally get it. Azure Lane. Fate / Go. Wasn't Fate originally a porn game? Hey Tuna Nude, how you doing? Sorry I'm like this. Welcome by. Fate is 90% porn. Ultra Kill is good, man. You're fine. Yeah, no, it's good. Wizard Seaman is mad. You get your power by coming? Oh, right, I get to have things. That's nice. What happens when the first peg is popped? Sure. Cool. I need a lot of items in order for this to actually work to any degree. I'll try the plastic tree. Fate made King Arthur, like, I get it, because you gotta have girls. But, like, there are people visiting Arthur's grave in England with saber. Yeah? No, I'm sure you do, Twink Master. I'm just like, you know, getting confirmation that my world has gone insane. It's all a plot for English tourism. They would be idiots for not, like, I mean, so how did that conversation go? Like, why did they decide to make it like a non-pornographic game? Like, usually it goes the other way. That it's like, we're not making enough money, make it tits. You know? The story and characters are fun. Are they not just whatever the other guy is? Like, King Arthur or whatever shit? Fate is an anime. Western market doesn't like porn marketing. Okay. Fate is 20 different animes. And I mean 20. People actually played the porn game for the story so hard that it became a Western marketing loves porn market. I mean, like, Really, it kind of does. I'm thinking about like Budweiser beer and shit back in the day. Like, what the fuck is Maxim magazine? Yeah, they say they don't want porn. Sterile? I haven't read it because it's just like, man, I live in an internet era. I could just go and get that shit if I wanted it. You know, like I can get better titty than that. Oh, that's good. Here, how about you go all the way over there? And then you go there, and then you get frozen for later. Do stories even carry magazines anymore? Legitimately no idea. Yeah, there's not too many animes that are of the style of like Do you have a recommendation of a game that like is good but is like tits? I just realized food recipes took their story angle from porn mags. I feel like chat's having a conversation, I don't understand it. Oh, I see. So it was not porn, and then they porned it, and then they realized that people were actually okay with the story, and then Baldur's Gate 3 is BG3. EDF had a tits class, but it's good. I've only played EDF once, and it was trash. Like, I think it was on the 360, and it was just like, my god, what the fuck is this barren landscape? Old EDF is rough. Okay, so that might be my issue, but it is just like, what the fuck are you doing? They're not high-budget games. They feel like they're not high-budget games. Not gonna lie. I don't think I'll upgrade dudes because there's a chance that I fail. I've not played EDF on stream. I know that people have requested it, but based on like that thing, that one game, I just couldn't get about it, man. Like, if that's what they're like, I don't care. Force triggers the item in slot 6 for every one time for every 7 rounds you've passed with this in your inventory. Well, it's better than the other one. EDF is very camp. I see. Nubby dies. Okay. Nubby dies. Force triggers the item in... Okay, so I don't know if it's going to do any right off the bat. The Drain perk sucks ass. I've never seen a reason to play it. It's just bad, I think, on average. Yeah, because it would be like some 0 times 7, which is 0. Okay, we just gotta like sit with it for a bit. It's better to get it early, I guess, is the point. Okay, and then how often can we trigger pass the round goal? I mean, can I get a different easy to trigger thing? How much can I sell you for? 3. Yeah, I think I do that. That'll be easier to trigger. yeah, no, burnout is real. I believe that shit. Doing an auto-scroller in the game I'm playing. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, welcome by, Kabold. How you doing, man? Is there a triggerer? Usually not, no. The God Ray is only triggering once right now, and I don't really want to put any of these there because it's like kind of not safe for him. Okay, so we buy this and this, and then we put that there, and we reroll, and that is the best we got. Wormy is great. Oh, what is Wormy again? God, that's bad. Good enough. Did you ever give YouTube? Yes, yeah, I linked it in both. Here it is again, anyone who missed it. It's coming from someone called Restream.io on my screen. So it may hop up as that instead of like whatever it's supposed to. Peg fully popped, 25% chance to force trigger the item in slot 3. Okay. It's not the drain. And I generally think that, like, money isn't as good as... There's also not the interest mechanic in this. That would probably change some stuff. Pants Plus is the Mr. Consistency of solo items. There are force triggers. There are things that, yeah, there's items like that. The perks, mostly. Lots of people found you through YouTube recommendations. Interesting. Oh, okay, Shadow. That could be a lot better. Just when I'm playing, like... I remember that was one of my, like, rints that I had when Blockbuster was doing, like, infinite rints as long as you only bring one. And, what do you do? 2 God Rays for each time an item in slot 1 has triggered this round. Okay. And then I also force trigger when the first peg is popped. So it should get an... Really? Oh no. What the fuck? We're fucked. We're absolutely cooked. Jesus. I would imagine a lot of people did find me through YouTube stuff. Well, that means that in order to progress, my answer probably actually is do more YouTube content. Pops the lowest peg twice. I mean, that's an okay one to have for now. I'm gonna get that one for that. I see. Oh, wow. That's an interesting combo. Finger Puppet goes like crazy until like round 20. See, I really want to see like Cheese House in the first shop, and then I just sort of rest on my laurels for a bit and save some money. Like that's my favorite. Okay. Man, I thought you were around longer than that, Tanny. Like before Mike. BM. First peg was popped with the highest, okay, or when you die, if you pass the round goal, force trigger items in slot 5 twice. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna have items half the time, so. Me finding Rev corresponds to Germa retiring. Germa retired? I don't even know how I got here at this point. Yeah, no, that's real. Yeah, the cheese house wasn't in the first one, though. I don't know if I care about it at round 10. He's soft retired. Okay. He started streaming more after he retired from streaming. How did I meet Mike? I went to TMG, Too Many Games, and he was there to play a show with Vin, and I don't know, just one thing turned to another, and I was like, that's a good dude right there, man. And then, like, a weird freak, I'm like, this man is going to be my friend now, and I'm going to lift him up and get him. How long ago was that? Like, right about when Mike started his career, because he was like, man, this shit's hard. And I'm like, dude, I got you, my dude. We're gonna stream alternating channels so that way you can get views. You know, if you can't keep my audience entertained, then that's on you, man. But like, I will lift you up so that way you have a shot. If you fuck it up, that's you. For me, I don't offer that to pretty much anyone, and the reason is most people don't fucking try. I've had friends who are like, oh, you should like stream with me so I can get more views or something, and it's like, well, you have never streamed by yourself before. So like, yeah, and then we sucked each other's penises. Oh my god. Tactical Intervention was fucking great. I missed that game. God, Tactical Intervention was such a good game. Sounds like the VTubers who buy a model before she even yeah, exactly. It's like, I just do. It would be fun to stream. I don't know what to say. Dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just say shit and people stay around. Legitimately don't know why anyone would find me interesting. I think I'm just a weird guy, and that's good enough, I guess. I'm gonna hope that doesn't die, but it will. That's the reason. Yeah, I've gathered that that's got to be the reason, that because I'm a weird guy. What's up, Plot Knight? Thank you for the 25 months of support. It went well. Yeah, it went well. I have a clip for you. Remind me before stream-ins. I could permit you right now. Oh wait, no, you're a sub. Like, just post it. Weird flocks with weird, yeah. Like, I think we all have that energy of there's something fucking wrong with us. I feel that. Nah, you're good. Ryan Drummings did a thing.
Can I do a thing that maybe is a little... Would you rate my...
Do a thing.
My VA?
Do a thing. Remember that scene?
Oh, yeah! This is happening!
Nice.
Not bad.
Well done.
What do you think?
A+.
Could we hear yours, though?
Oh, yeah! This is happening!
That's awesome!
Wow, that's a good one. So that's the actual voice actor of Sonic, I guess? He met Shadow's voice actor. Okay. From Sonic Adventures 2. He got sponsored by some toothpick brand? That's amazing. Dude, that is such a... That would be like me getting a knife, like, sponsorship. Which, by the way, any knife makers, I will fucking shill your knives if they're good. Like, give me a promo code. I'm down. Like, that just sells itself, dude. Knife guy, wife guy. Can you use a knife to pick your teeth? You fucking could. I wouldn't. I don't have any, like, when you die ones here, but I do have this shit. I think I'm just gonna buy lots of items rather than cold steel. Why do I know cold steel? They do, like, weapons for... These are the, yeah, I know these guys for, like, Mall Ninja shit, right? What the fuck is going on down here? The furry sword guy talked about them. I do like me a good fixed blade. That's what I'm currently rocking. The Tanto is a really good style knife. Rifleman's knife, interesting. Frontier Bowie. It's got that curved tang that is illegal to carry here in Maine. Bowie spike. I don't trust anything that hangs from your neck like that. Just easiest fucking move. Push knife? I don't remember if those are legal or not. They may not be. Yeah. Drop point? I do like a good drop point, or like I said, like a Tanto. It's kind of a similar vibe as far as like how the knife is constructed. Foot boot blade. What's the, oh my god, it's fucking $7 for a knife? The fuck? It's all high quality steel. Ooh, man, that's nasty looking. Honey? Oh, yeah, I guess. Oh, it's way you can use it as a brush thing that I don't really understand how they work. You need this. Ooh, oh, espada. Oh, not for $650 though, man. I do like espadas. Like, they're neat. I think that they're meant for... Would it be TOS if we gave you weapons to rate? I don't think so. A K-bar? No, it's K-bar or K-bar? Dude, espadas are fucking cool as shit because they make that little ratchety sound. It's really cool. Spa. I thought about buying one before I bought. Okay, there's apparently some One Piece character named Espada. I've shown this before, and also someone on Bleach. Oh, here we go. Someone with the cold steel one. Doesn't make the fucking sound though.
Alright guys, kind of a special pocket drop this morning. I'm carrying the large Espada by Cold Steel. This is the G10 in Austin version because I'm not a big fan of S35BM and this was significantly cheaper. This is a massive knife. So just to put it in perspective, this is a 9¼ inch knife. This thing is massive.
That's like a foot long. Hey, clown pubes.
Awesome. I did not think it was going to be this easy to carry. So you're going to see some videos coming up on this. This thing is just a monster of a knife. So
Espada knife sound. Show me the fucking sound. Because that's the best goddamn part of it. It's a cool, huge knife that makes a cool, huge sound.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Blade Bench. Today we're checking out the Cold Steel.
Fold it and unfold it, you son of a bitch.
To me, I swear this is the perfect.
Here you go.
In your pocket. When you pull it out, it snags in your jeans.
Mmm.
Kind of the top of your pocket. I'm not going to do it now because I'm going to cut myself. But it pulls on that and deploys the blade. So as you pull it out of your pocket, it deploys. So you pull it out and waka, this thing just is open right away with this really mean kind of clicking sound. Most of my friends, when I go to whip out this or, you know, the Espada XL or whatever, you don't have to pull the whole knife out. And
not the fucking car. It makes this cool clicky sound. Am I thinking of a Navaja? I might be. Oh, yeah. Dude. Oh. Yes. Right? You can have a giant knife that makes good sound. I believe that they were okay. First off,
the ratcheting Navaja.
It's got a curved tang and back, honestly.
Yeah, actually, you just have to put pressure on the release latch there and ratchet, and then you just let the lock engage. So you do need to be mindful about making noise with the latch. And what's more, because of how this locking mechanism works, you can also open it.
Is that a Starmery?
And close it one-handed too. The ratcheting.
And like that guy was saying, you can draw it when you're pulling it out of your pants. So it just goes. Did you find the same video? Cold Steel two-handed katana machete. That's a fucking sword then, what? Oh, it was gruesome. Yeah! 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 That is... I'm sorry, what? Why are you doing that? Yeah, he probably broke the tip with that throw too. That could have just been gravel. Why are you doing that? That has, yeah, very like, I studied the blade energy. Why not? I don't know. Swords aren't really good at being thrown. They're not designed for that shit. Yeah, my first instinct with a sword-shaped object would not be javelin throw. Like, they're not really aerodynamic. Cold Steel is overbuilt. You have to try harder to break the tip. I couldn't tell if I was seeing gravel like being like knocked up or if that was like the tip breaking, but it looked like it went tip down. Yeah, it's not made of katana steel for sure. It's just a machete that's bigger. They got big selling garbage like this. I mean, that just doesn't look good to me, not gonna lie. Give me a random item. Dude, do you know how fucking, like, I would absolutely sell out on a fucking... Big J man hanging out in a hole. Remember that time he got stabbed? That was the thing that happened to him. Not the best thing that happened to him, clearly. I mean, it worked out, I guess, but like, you know, I just don't recommend it. Why did you say that Ash in the Army of Darkness is an Isekai in 2021? Because I'm right? I'm having some issues with the dimensions of this. So just like, give me a sec, okay? I need to like... The army, yeah, it is. Filters, generate. Where is it? Render, pattern, grid. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's like 4.5 feet tall. I found that tweet of yours in a Jesus was 4'5" ish, 4'6", somewhere in that range. Jesus just hanging, male living spaces moment. Just hanging out. I'd live in a cave. I've talked about that before, but I'd fucking live in a cave. Who wouldn't? People were shorter back then? Sure. Wow, that's fucking great, Twingmaster. I think okay, there's two parts of the Homestuck streams that I regret. One, doing it. No. Grads, your Homestuck fame. I mean, that's something. That's something. What the fuck is that? 25 chance. Okay, I don't understand. The cave has no AC, but you know how fucking far down? Like, you know how cold it is in a cave? Dude, I love that. I wouldn't live in a cave because of bugs and horrific crickets. You get those in your house sometimes too. They just come for free. If you like feeling colder, can I recommend going on estrogen? I have noticed that my wife is cold all the time. Is that a girl thing or what? Do you want Zillow listings for cult compounds? Man, I don't know as if I'd be there, man. Okay. I'm I'm just like, I don't know about the cold compound thing. I think that might be a little bit problematic. Which one do I like? I kind of like the pants more. When this peg pops, it'll give points twice. That's great. That's a thyroid thing. I mean, you could also just be cold all the time. 4'6" was average for Rome. Dude, I'd be a fucking giant. That's great. Buy haunted houses. See, that's the thing, is they have to disclose if it's haunted, but like, they can also lie. That sounds awesome. Shorter, smaller people are gonna be colder. I mean, like, she's a foot shorter than me. So she's probably like 5'3" in that range. I actually don't know how tall my wife is. I should know that. Haunted houses would be cool, but I feel like there's so many houses that people are like, oh yeah, we're haunted. And it's like, really? What happens here? Oh, someone died in this house. And it's like, that's fucking everywhere, dude. People die all over the goddamn place. $2 billion, but you grow to be 500 feet tall. Do I have to wear pants? Because at that point, like, wait a minute. Does my penis grow with me? Okay, let me put it to you this way. If my penis doesn't grow with me, then, like, I'm not gonna be able to wear clothes, right? Like, just in general, right? I'd be married to an ant person if it was my wife. I love my wife. Y'all are fucking cowards. But, like, if like, I'm too big to wear clothes, then, like, my dick's gonna be out. And if my dick is normal sized, like, then you wouldn't be able to see it because I'd be too tall. Like, it would just be slapping you in the face and shit, and that's not cool. Find a very expensive tailor. Forget what, like, the tallest man ever did, but he definitely had, like, a suit. Say again, the macro fat. I was not the one who posed this question. I'm just saying. I need to know the score before if you ask me a question, I need to know all the details. Did Haley Joel Osment kick the bucket, join the MCU, or whatever? I don't know. Haley. Who the fuck is this? He was in the... Oh, the kid from The Sixth Sense. Okay. Police video shows actor Haley Joel Osment using slur about officer during arrest. Absolutely horrified about his behavior after he used an anti-Semitic slur in police arrest footage. Actor was arrested and booked for alleged public intoxication, possession of a controlled substance, cocaine, at a ski lodge in California on Tuesday, the 8th. Okay. He's also This is after he was told his house burned down and the Cali fires and wasn't covered. Oh. Yeah, no, I wouldn't spend that money on cocaine. I would spend that money on a house or a gun. For hunting reasons. I'm sure he gets some Star Wars residues. Who was he in Star Wars? Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. I'm not gonna buy all the drugs. Like, if I got nothing left, I'm gonna take it out on everyone, man. Rev is learning so well. Yeah, I am. I'm learning so many. He was in The Sixth Sense. Yeah, I see dead people. He was that kid. Okay. Yeah, I think that he's in that, definitely in that mega popular child athlete or child actor that, like, bad things happened to their brain and they fell off. I kind of feel like Justin Bieber is close enough to that, though. I saw, like, a thing the other day about, like, him being mad at, like, reporters for following him around. They're like, watch this as he goes completely unhinged. And I'm like, yeah, no, that would be fucking annoying. I don't blame the dude. You know? Like, yeah, that actually sucks huge ass. Why are you bugging him all the time? Like, it's constant. Dude, like, half the pop stars that we listened to growing up were, like, in the House of Mouse. Or not the House of Mouse, but, like, the Mouseketeers. You know, like, everyone from, like, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears. Like, most of those fuckers came from Disney shit. So they were already, like, not all right. And then they had to go do, like, I don't know. It was kind of fucking I See Nut People. Jonas Brothers, I think they were also like Disney at one point, right? The House of Mouse is a really funny, well, okay, it's a very mid cartoon show that plays recontextualized segments of Mickey Mouse stuff. And Mickey Mouse explain it was fine. Going back and watching it now that I'm an adult, I'm like, wow, this just ate time, didn't it? It wasn't actually good. Hot take on that one. A lot of All That kids turned out okay. Well, what's his name? Kenan Thompson? Am I just thinking his name is that because he played a guy named Kenan? Hey, Clown Pubes. I'm gonna try and make that work. I kind of don't like the Nubby Dies stuff, but here we are. That is his name? Yeah, he turned out okay. His career kind of fell off when he was forced to switch from all that to that other show, SNL. But, you know, aside from that, he seems like he's turned out like a normal human being. Amanda Bynes? Did she die? I kind of feel like I think I heard she died or something. Kenan and Kel was kind of funny. It was okay. She's starting an OnlyFans. I can't imagine what the kind of fucking pressure like there is like for people like Amanda Bynes or fucking like, God, Hillary Duff. The fact that Hillary Duff is like mildly okay right now and writes like actually kind of bangers, like that's cool. I'm glad that worked out for her. Why aren't you starting an OnlyFans? Well, my life hasn't gotten that desperate yet. These actors had to deal with Dan Schneider. Right. We're just not gonna... If I don't get cheese, I don't buy. Cheese would help me live for a little bit, and then I could just... Oh, man, cheese actually would be good. Who is the blonde woman who pretended to be a bimbo? I don't remember. Can't think of a Nickelodeon's... Amanda Bynes. Right? Hillary turned out okay. She wasn't for a bit. Her dad is like a loser, though. OnlyFans where you were... I don't know how to tell you this, but like... People would pay for that. Yeah, I worry about like child actors and child Olympic athletes. Like those really hardcore Olympic athletes where they just like... They train from the moment they're born to do more of that. Then your professional life is over and you gotta figure out something else to do. And then like, what if you break something? You know, like I've seen so many of these kids get up on stage and they try and do the thing that they've trained their whole life for, but they got injured like 5 seconds before. Like, that's rough. Zach guy? I don't know. Ryan's Toy? Yeah. Ryan from Ryan's Toy Room, like ex most popular YouTuber on the platform, has announced retirement. Probably because he's getting too old for it. He's a teen now? Bruh. Ryan, what the fuck is the name of that channel? Ryan something? Ryan Toy Room. His estimated earnings were $29.5 million a year. Okay. Lots of him just hanging out in a room. Yeah, if he doesn't get a cut of that, like, there are laws now being put into place that make it so that way that, like, you have to, like, put aside a certain amount of it into a trust account for them. You can't just keep it all for yourself. Frankie Muniz. God, who was Frankie Muniz? Like, who did he play? Because I know that name. Malcolm? From Malcolm in the Middle? God, that's a rough life. Is that the main kid? He drives trucks professionally now. Good for him. Cody Banks. He drives no, wait, what? Yeah, honestly, if you end up being a child actor, I would just do some weird shit now, like NASCAR. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, that's a perfect job for an ex-child actor. You have, like, some name recognition, but, like, you just do a different thing with it. Like, entirely different. It's like, oh, I didn't know that guy was into that shit. And then now you're that guy who's into that shit. Yeah, I guess that's the trick, is, like, you have to do something completely outside that same wheel well. Like, whatever you actually wanted to do with your life before your parents told you what you needed to do. There is a truck series. So they race trucks? I guess that makes sense based on the origin, but, like... Because it was originally, like, bootlegger races, right? High school? Oof. One is an archaeologist. Oh, that's cool. I think that was really smart of him to do that, because, like, I'm gonna switch it up to just doing 3D modeling for a minute, because, like, I'm not even paying attention to the game anymore. I'm just talking to Chad. Soundtrack to listen to, that is music. Shadiversary is still around? He's still getting like 200,000 views? The fuck? Balatro music? Okay, sure. Review. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I had that as a thing I could do. Alright, here is the map that we've worked on. And I need to redo this, which I think I was telling you guys about earlier. There needs to be a walled off area here. I'm trying to decide if I want this to be curved like that. So maybe some more space between these two. Like this or something, maybe. Or we just do it straight across. The reason to do this is it seems a little bit more accurate. I would say just go into it and, okay, here's my Balatro strategy. Pick a deck. If you were just starting, pick any deck, probably one of the first ones. And then just like buy the first Joker you can, and then buy any Jokers that buff that vibe, whatever that is. Just go all in on a concept. Or like a Joker that you see that you're like, man, that one's cool. And then just do everything you can to make that thing happen. And you won't always get good runs, but you will get fun runs, and that's cool too. I need to like change this up some. Yeah, pick like the coolest Joker, just vibe-wise, until you know better. And just like fully commit to a strategy. If the Joker is like, play straights. Play straights. That's your thing now. You're about playing straights. Where is this? This is an other cell block, I think. Okay, there's the gate. What if I'm gay? There's a mod to make it so that way it's called a gay instead of a straight. So there's that. Let's turn that off for a second and move the fellow over here. There is a mod that changes straight to just be called, and then the Big Naturals mod as well. Okay, cool. Is there, I don't know, maybe? Okay, so like that's not right at all. Cause it's like, it's not bent the correct way. Like he bent, like previously he's bent this stuff. And this is more to just warn you that you shouldn't fuck with this shit. Balatro is a really solid game. I would say it's one of the better games that's come out in the last like 5-10 years. I might have to use like a default, like a unfucked gate, because like this is kind of not what I need it to be at all. It's a solid point there. Which Primarch do you think would be most into cucking, and why is it Protavio? I think it would be Rogel Dorn, because he likes being reminded that he's a failure. Gilliman could be like, hypothetical, what if you fucked her ass? Practical, what if I watched? Am I okay with that gate being like that? I think I am. I think I'm okay with those gates being fucked up the way they are. If I move them around, you won't notice the difference. He would play with Duplo, and you would think it was like the height of fucking engineering to mess with Duplo. There's a roguelike I wanted to recommend, but I can't remember the name of it. Let me know if you think of it, because I'm always down for a good roguelike. They're everywhere, dude. Yeah, Rogel Dorn's not smart enough to reuse real, like, Duplo, or even just, like, model kits. Sanguinius is just having a time, man. It probably is Protavio, isn't it? I don't think he would be into cucking, but I could see him being in, like, NTR or something. like, against his will. Yeah, I think a lot of people would allow Sanguinius to cuck them. That sounds legit. Do these not actually line up with the fucking... You know what? It's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, this gate needs to be moved, and it's gonna be... Let's edit it some. Oh, don't extrude shit. Absolutely fucking not, my bitch. Fuck. Hello? 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 It sounded like something fell, but I couldn't find whatever it was. It was weird. I grabbed my knife, but I don't know what that noise was. Just something heavy fell. Ghost. That sounds right. It's probably the ghost. Let's do it like that. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I think that's what's up right now. 1 minute, BRB. Wait, do you want to steal my seat? I love you. Steal my seat? May I steal it back? Oh, big boy. Look at him. Woodman mentioned you are right. Ban, no, timeout. 2 out of, oh, okay. So it lets me know if I've timed someone out before or not. I've apparently timed him out twice. That's cool. He probably did learn that, like, are you gaming the system, boy? Have you learned that if you just sit here for long enough, you'll get pets? And you'll get to sit in a lap? Yeah? Okay, we're done. That didn't need to be a long thing. Good boy. I love him. He's so smart. He plays games with my heart.
You are a very special boy.
You're a very special boy. I just found out. Also, I forgot to turn off the light. Playdate. I've heard of the Playdate. It looks neat. I don't get it. Is it like a handheld console or what? I think I moved the whole guy this away. Or maybe like here? Where is that, by the way? It's a Game Boy like. Yeah. Oh, no, it is actually in that one. Divider door. Indie Game Boy. Yeah, I've seen people like do stuff with it, and I'm like, that seems neat. I don't think sculpt mode would work very well here. Maybe I can do like... It's a very fancy desk toy you can code games for, I guess. Okay. There's this guy I followed for a while that like was super about them. And he would like do like streams and shit about it. Eldritch Soul is the one I was thinking about. Is it a Playdate game or what is it? I think I could maybe get away with just destroying some of this. Maybe I go like this, and I just go delete vertices. Is that gonna look right, or does that look weird? Well, thank you. You have a good one, Magic Bean Sprout. It is going to be a visual novel, but I'm going to have you like walk around in this space. I don't know if you'll have full 3D movement to do that. I haven't really decided if I want that or not, because like if you do, I have to get a lot more detailed, but if you don't, then I can be less detailed and get the game out earlier. So like, should it have, you know, remember in like, I guess Dognarampa did this, where there was just like you can wander around and shit and like go find people to talk to and go find clues or whatever. Like I could make it like Myst, but I wasn't really thinking of that as well. I was thinking about like kind of how like the Town of Nowhere actually works, where you just like you would just be told these are your options, like what do you want to do, and then like if you want to go somewhere you can do that, but like you don't like walk there, you just sort of go from one scene to another like a visual novel. That's kind of what I had planned, but yeah, the free time events. I guess that's like Myst, but Myst has like, you can kind of see you moving about. I mean, I guess I could do it like that. I don't really know how to animate that, but yeah, I guess. Do I need to like plug these holes, or are they gonna be good? They do need to be plugged, probably. I bet you there's gonna be some weird shit that happens if I don't. No idea what the weird shit's gonna be, but there's gonna be some weird shit if I don't. All right, so is it like F? Oh no, I have to like select them individually, don't I? Okay, F is the correct button, but I think I have to do each one individually, else it tries to connect them together. I have no idea how the show is. I actually haven't, like, watched the show. Yeah, same, but gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, like, Danganronpa has like an actually good plot for the most part, except for when it decides to be funny and silly and weird about it, and that's where it gets really goddamn weird. When they start trying to do like the weird love hotel shit. You remember the roguelike? Octagon, don't even at me about Octagons. Didn't you already tell me it was like Eldritch something about? Octagon. I forgot what Octagons were once. It was a big deal. It's called Sizard. Okay. What was the other one? We talking about Jack Black and Elmo? Well, first off, Elmo deserved better. Second off, no. The one you specifically wanted to do was Sizard. Okay, Sizard. It's an itch.io game? It's a spin-off of Psycard. It's complicated and a bit poorly explained. The Mac version is provided on test, and since I don't have one nor any knowledge of them, I just press export in Godot and hope for the best. That's a mood. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I did. I think if I cut them all like here, that would be pretty good. And it gets more intense the further, or it gets less intense, I guess, the further in you get. I don't know as if I like the left side. What do you guys think of the left side? Is that hokey, or does that look like, that doesn't look right at all. I think I gotta like redo this gate. Like I'm just gonna drag a new one over here. That looks good. This is Baltro music for some reason. Chad was like, play Baltro music, and I'm like, all right, play Baltro music. I think it's gotta be... I'll buy it, but the... Oh, okay. Huh. So you're aware of this person's work before this, then, Raylor? Sorry, is there a reason the cut tools... Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Tempest Rising, Rev. Uh-huh. Frank Kellepak, yeah. Frank Pack. I'm aware of. Command and Conquer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that. Furiously Googling. Listen, you don't have to call me out in my own stream. Thought like the vibe of streams was like everyone like goes, man, that guy's so cool and awesome. But that's not it. It's never been that. I think that it's much closer to like this weird freak is on. Let's all stare at it. I think that's really what it is. I'll take it, man. Yeah, I haven't played Command and Conquer, I don't think. Like, I grew up with Warcraft 2, not Command and Conquer. Everything's fucking copyrighted, unfortunately, today. You should? I probably should. Woodman, welcome back. I stared into the abyss of a timeout, and the abyss has seen me, non-sexual. But did you want to break it down sexual style? As Ben Shapiro said. They don't even make the beach that makes you old anymore. Like, it's all popularized, it's all Disney and shit. Dude, I loved that video. Did he say that? No. Someone edited a video and made it seem like he did, which makes it funny. The man is the most the most sexless person, but not in like a like he chooses to be that way. He's just bad at things. Anyone else getting a banner ad inside the Twitch player? No, I've heard that's real though. It's the sand at the beach that makes you old. Can't be a beach that makes you old. Doesn't make any sense, Ben. No, I loved that video. That video is fucking hilarious. Like, AI is bad. Don't get me wrong, but also, that was funny. Because it's making fun of Ben Shapiro and Joe Rogan, and it's fucking weird. That is like my kind of humor. Could have just been wind earlier. God, that's what every fucking guard says. I took the political compass test and yeah. I just ended up being this guy. Okay, so we can do this and then like this and then deselect that selected it. Get rid of that. Miss Pandemic wanted new mercenaries. It didn't age well. Did they make it? No, it was Red Alert that they made a new one of, and it was like a shitty mobile game, and they're like, what, do you not have? No, that was Diablo. That was the same event, but different fuck up. Like, they fucked up twice at the same event, which is pretty impressive, and by impressive, I mean stupid. Got this great book, it's called The Room. Maybe you should fucking read it, Blizzard. No one wants your stupid fucking mobile transaction bullshit. They did that with both. Yeah, that ain't it, Chief. That fucking ain't it. Man, there's gotta be a lot of distortion in order to make this shit actually work. Like, holy shit fuck. I think that the girders are gonna have to like bend even more. We're trying not to add a whole shit ton of geometry, but like, it kind of needs it. Oh, hi, Mark. God, that was like one of the first movies I watched with my wife. Actually surprising that she decided to stay with me. There's a lot of things about our relationship, but I'm like, God damn, really? Me? I want to say it was what, because she hadn't seen it. She's not like an internet person, which is so funny. But like, she didn't grow up with memes about The Room. She has no concept, or didn't have any concept for it. And then we watched it. You are my rose, you are my rose. My God. Do you know about the gay porno that's like The Room of gay movies? You know, my knowledge of gay porn is limited, I will say. What? Yeah, what does that mean in any sort of context that I can work on here? You gotta watch. Oh, I mean, I watch porn sometimes, you know, when the mood strikes, as one does. But like, you know, not gay porn because it's not my jam. No, you don't need to link me. Is it that one where it's like, my daddy told me not to be scared of our penises? That's part of the Catalina collection. Okay. So they're the one that's responsible for all the hot cocks on this plane. What the fuck does that sentence mean? What are you making? I'm making a gate for part of a prison. There's a YouTube channel that strictly uploads the plot scenes of gay porn. There's a lot of Trump x Musk porn that need to be... My question is, who's making it? Like, I need link permission. Okay. Permit Twink Master 69. Ben and Arthur, a 2002 romantic drama film. It bombed at the box office, earning only $40,000 as of 2011. It came out in 2002. It's considered by some to be the worst movie ever made. One of the worst movies ever made. Written, directed, produced, and starring Sam Marovich. And also edited by him. And runtime 85 minutes. Ben Sheets and Arthur Sales are a couple in Los Angeles cheering over the legalization of same-sex marriage in Hawaii, which means they could finally marry there. However, quickly, a judge requests a lengthy judicial review by the Supreme Court. So far, this sounds fine. Ben takes his time to inform Arthur that he's actually already married to a woman named Tammy, who he wed out of heteronormative pressures. Arthur becomes angry but decides to stay with Ben anyway, shortly after Ben comes out to Tammy and files for a divorce. So far, that sounds like a decent movie. Ben and Arthur work at a small diner, although Ben is a former nurse who quit to pursue a music career, enjoys the job. Arthur is growing impatient, decides to quit to go business school so he can open a sex shop. Though a loss of income means Ben will have to return as a nurse, he agrees to do so in order to help Arthur. Okay. This seems autobiographical. For funding, Arthur meets his brother Victor, whom he has not spoken to for 7 years. Victor, a homophobic but gay religious fanatic, offers to help Arthur if he brings Ben by the apartment to be evangelical. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, the couple hires an attorney, Margaret, who advises them to go to Vermont and to be wed in a civil union, allowing them to be recognized in California. There, the two are wed privately. Oh, okay. What's so bad about it? It sounds like a okay. If Tommy Wiseau's The Room is overwrought and melodramatic with self-pitying heterosexual camp classic of choice, then this one is its gay equivalent. Rotten Tomatoes cited the poor production value and Arthur's hissy fits, concluding the quality of the film was so poor that Marovich might have well just shot a story of gay persecution and fight back on a cell phone. One reviewer wrote, "I rarely get angry at a movie, but this is an exception." Queerty, a gay pop culture website, called it the worst gay movie ever, only to later retract the gay qualifier simply because it was the worst in general. Jesus. I might have to watch that. It sounds like shit. Like, it sounds like a decent enough plot. It might be on YouTube. I bet you it is. Seems like one of those ones that would be. Archive of our own will not allow me to access it if I do not consent to my data being stored in the US. Yeah? It is. Good. I'll have to save that for later. Ben and Arthur, oh, okay, hold on. I'm just gonna click to a random moment. Oh. So, like, one recommendation I would generally have about this movie is maybe we should, like, not be so close to the characters. Like, you should probably stand at least 5 feet away from the person you're trying to film. I'm not sure what the actual practice normally is, but it seems a little close. Whatever gets you going. That just looks like shit. There's a video that gives background to the movie. Okay. And does it explain why it's that? This genuinely might help you with this. What is this? Oh, what is this? Proportional editing. Shortcut with O. Is that in... Okay, see, that guy. And is this in object mode? No, probably not. It's got to be in edit mode. Oh. That's very trippy. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, that's kind of what I needed, was like something that does exactly this. Kind of like does it more or less depending on how close it is to the thing that you're okay. Proportional editing does sound like a god. I mean, it seems like exactly what I need here, yeah. It's okay, Wattpad has Trump X Musk Yowie. I read Mao because I was about to read the word Yowie, and now I'm thinking about Trump X Mao. That would be a choice. That would be very much a choice. I mean, that probably exists. MAGA Yowie is a subgenre. My favorite MAGA Yowie is the one that's being done on, that's being done with Stone Toss's characters, just stealing them outright and like using them to like recontextualize the whole fucking thing. I love that one. I did hear about Elon's breeding mansion plans, and it makes the whole like, so he sent a thing to Taylor Swift, right? And it was like, I will pay you some amount of money to be my like baby's mom, right? It really recontextualizes that shit. He already has 14 kids. Yeah, he's there's this whole thing with races where it's like, if you're worried about like white people being replaced, then like you just have more babies to compensate for all of the not white people coming into your country, I guess. And it's cringe and weird of him. Porn addicted libertarians are all like this. It'd be less weird if it was, I mean, like, I'd be less creeped out by it if it wasn't for eugenics reasons. He also thinks that, like, okay, can I... Like, first off, IQ is not determined by genetics. It's just not. I know that sounds weird, but, like, that is not wholly where you can find why people get smart or get dumb, and also IQ is fake. But let's pretend it's real for a second. Why would you, like, I think it's because he thinks he's smart, right? Like, that's the only, like, possible. He certainly hopes he's smart, but, like, then he does things which I've seen. I mean, he would have to believe it, because otherwise, like, none of his actions make sense. People get paid to tell him that he's smart. Man, imagine that job. That's a hell of a job. Turns out when you make all your money through your daddy's genocidal apartheid diamond or emerald factory, turns out that it rubs off on you a bit. Yeah, the whole, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I liked Idiocracy, but it has done so much apartheid. My apologies. I don't know what I said. Idiocracy is not, I mean, the issue I have with Idiocracy is that, like, the central tenet is that stupid people are having more babies than smart people, and I got some problems with that, man. I would love to know anything about A Path of Exile just to know how shit he is at it. Yeah, it is just eugenics. Like, that's... That is just sort of a eugenics thing. Isn't IQ originally to measure how well you learn? It's how well you take a test is what an IQ test does. I mean, yeah, it's just sort of like poor people are stupid, which is like, no. No, that's not what their problem is. It's not. I wish that it was, because that would make life a lot easier. And I think that's why people believe it. Because it does make life easier if you just believe that the only reason that some people don't have money is because they don't try hard enough. You know? Like, that makes life so much easier. He couldn't beat the first boss. Doesn't he have, like, an over-leveled character that he paid for or whatever? Like... Question mark? That was a fresh hardcore character? Ah, oh, okay. So it has like... It has seasons and like... Wait, it has wait, it... Man, that's even more pathetic. It has seasons? Yes. Someone told me about the proportional edit just a minute ago. I mean, yeah, again, like... Resetting seasonally sounds like... I mean, it's not my cup of tea. I'll tell you that much. But, like, that doesn't... It just makes the whole, like, him paying for, like, a top-tier character even more pathetic, because it's just like, you don't even get to keep it? Like... Your old character goes to standard. Right? I can't fucking... That's just like a pathetic level of sadness. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but the fact that it doesn't even last forever, like... The standard leagues are the permanent base game. Okay. Look at this cool new mechanic we're trying out for the next couple of months or whatever. Okay. Sure. I don't want to be... Why are you fucking with that shit? I don't want you to fuck with that shit. Is that because of the proportional editing thing? Yeah, it's gotta be. I mean, yeah, no, as far as a game mechanic goes, I think that's probably fine. I think that it's kind of rough, but, you know, I don't have to like something in order for it to be a game that people play, right? I have nice news that's not depressing. I would love to hear it. I see. So they try out new mechanics and then they go, okay, no, that was stupid. Never mind. Sorry about that, y'all. And then, like, it's only for a season they're doing this stupid thing. Yeah. I heard about Let Me Solo Them. That is cool. I like the legend of Let Me Solo Her. Hi, cute stuff. Look at you being cute. Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
Hi. What's going on?
I'm working on this, and they're telling me about a new person in, is it Elden Ring? Who's Let Me Solo Them.
Oh, nice.
Similar to
Let Me Solo Her?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that was my gear.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know if you saw, I put the plants in your window.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you want to see them?
Oh, yeah.
You
Are-
do a show and tell?
Are they actually like a thing?
Oh, wow, there's some big.
I noticed the boy went over there and sniffed. Okay, here, let me change the screen region. What are those?
So we've got
kale,
broccoli.
kale.
Broccoli and kale are poking
Okay.
up. And look at the broccoli. Like, we planting it.
Oh, that's got a fuzzy there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I put it in your window so it dry out.
Hmm.
It's okay.
Was it just too moist for it?
Yeah, it's real moist. But, like, the broccoli isn't.
What's wrong with the broccoli? I don't get it.
It's overcrowded.
Oh, okay. We put too much broccoli in there.
Remember how the seeds are like
Tiny little, like,
tiny little guys?
yeah. Yeah, it's a little blurry just because of the way it is.
I don't want to tip it too much.
Yeah, no.
Dirt all over your
I think that'll be fine. That's wonderful news.
Great.
That
I
is
saw this
great.
morning and then I saw the puzzle. Like, ooh, that's gonna be cute.
Is that gonna be okay? Like, will that?
Yeah, it'll dry out.
Okay.
But we probably want to actually maybe take these out because they're overcrowded.
Yeah.
Plant them
The pot.
in.
Okay.
Congratulations, your father of broccoli.
Let's go. It's broccoli.
Broccoli dad.
The music's a bit loud. I apologize. I've got the Balatro music on because they're like, "What do you want to listen to?" And they're like, "Balatro," and I'm like, "Okay." Balatro.
Oh, we should show off Balatro at some point.
We should. Do you want to do that tomorrow, maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait. Yes? Are you streaming tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, actually, that's fine with
I
me.
like doing because it's Sunday tomorrow, right?
Sunday Fun Day. It's 4:20 tomorrow.
It is 4:20 tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh.
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 Yeah.
I guess we have to work on 4:20.
Well, we don't have to work all day. Okay.
Broccoli.
Broccoli Dad. Well, I'm really happy about that.
And kale.
Kale's doing good too.
Cal Pappy. We gotta tell them our dumb names for the last row.
I told them about the
Damn it, you already told them about Steel
I was talking about Steel Queens.
Okay.
I thought it was funny.
It is funny.
And it's like a funny thing that happened that's not awful. That's like so rare nowadays.
Yeah, Steel Queens is good.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go transfer this and then I'm gonna make stir fry because I decided to be financially responsible and not order food.
Okay, I was like, I don't mind if you do, but
But also, like, we could use that money to buy painter beds.
that's
Say it.
true. That is
Say it.
true.
Long game.
Long game. I could send you plant cuttings and seedlings. I think we got it, honestly.
We might want to get more seeds just in case.
The broccoli being overcrowded is a little scary.
Oh, it'll be fine. I'm just gonna.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna move it into a couple of planters, I think.
Hmm.
We're cool.
Broccoli.
Alright. Everybody's in.
I guess everyone's here. Yeah. I love you. I think I might wrap up here in a second, but yeah, I missed you too. Yeah, I like hanging out with wife. Okay, that's fine.
Because I'm like hungrier than I am.
Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Wife time? I think it might be wife time, y'all. How does this look? Not bent enough, for one thing. He's nervous about... Yeah, I don't blame him! Eggs has helped do a lot of stuff with the... Like, almost every test game has been, like, me, eggs, and... I think there's, like, a butterfly VTuber, and I forget what her fucking name is. I'm such an asshole for that. She has wings and a gun. She doesn't have the gun out all of the time, but sometimes she pulls it out. Not Junie, no. She's a moth? No, not Junie. Yeah, not Juniper. I'm aware of Junie. Yuzu? No, don't know who that is. I think she's a butterfly. Let me see if I can, yeah, I don't know what the fuck her name is. Netto. Do you know of this person? She seems very nice. I don't know her work all that well, but like last time we did a stream thing together, I had to be like, Cat, before like panning the camera down, because I'm just like, anytime you're hanging out with people like that don't know who you are, if you just pan your camera down to your dick, that Netomorph. This is her. It's usually like me, Neto, and Eggs doing the test stuff. And basically we do an entire run of whatever the next event is gonna be. I would love to teach any VTuber that would like to know how to play 10th edition Warhammer, even though 11th edition is probably soon. I feel like 10th just got announced. I know, right? But like, she's already huge into 40k. Like, she plays what I would assume like Nids, but who does she play? And that's like maybe typecasting, maybe very much typecasting to be like, Bug Lady, play Bug. She taught Limes about 40k lore. Limes could have come to me for that. Tyranids are dinosaur bugs. I liked 10th edition for the most part. That's her content wife. I don't really understand that term, but sure. I just sort of vibe with people. Like, sometimes people do things. I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Like, I don't really get what y'all are doing over there, but done heard me, so good. I want to at least finish this and maybe stream long enough that I can, like, what is this? Oh, the brutal cunning mini was cool. I wish I'm gonna back this up and then turn down the music. All right, here, Olin, what is this?
Did I see the mini for brutal cooning? Actually, I should
It's cunning, but okay.
take a look at it. We should do a stream where I just shop for minis and cry about all the money I'm spending. Horus Heresy is 30k, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the Blood Angel. Ooh.
The Sanguinius is very. You don't need
This
Sanguinius.
looks really hard to paint.
Yeah.
I want that, definitely. The tanks look a little silly, let's be honest. It kind of looks like a garbage truck. Sad tank noises. Look, I am a poser, by the way, everybody. Since I'm not playing tabletop, right? I don't care to have the good units. I just want the cool units. That's the worst part.
Okay.
The faction that interests me the most is the orcs. And
Let's
I
fucking
like
go!
the way the orcs minis look. I think they
Oh.
look fine. They're just little orcs, you know? Ooh, Maka, that's interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what
You are
orcs
supposed to do a lot of.
scrounge materials to upgrade your gun. That's
Yeah.
what it feels like, right? I hate how good he looks.
Nipple horns.
I think I may have found my place.
Oh,
Love this.
rubrics.
Love him. Love him. He
That's good.
is a metallic dragon with a gun in his mouth.
Unfortunately,
Hello?
Heldrake
I
suck
love
ass.
that. This is bad, everybody. I love a lot of stuff. Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start by only buying like the stuff I really love. You know what I might do? I might do it one at a time. Maybe like I'll get one a month. Ooh,
That's a good way to
not
start.
My flying women.
Celestine's good.
They look a lot like Kale. Okay.
Who?
Not the little baby cherub.
The baby cherub is a aborted fetus that they are using as a. It's fucked. It's proper grimdark.
That actually looks really cool.
Like dead babies get
This is
turned
like a
into
moving
cherubs.
Iron Maiden almost.
Yeah.
Ooh, Junith Eruita. Like this looks so cool. I love.
She was
this.
really good for a
Okay,
bit, and then
it's
she
really
got
cool with
nerfed.
the sisters. I'm not gonna lie. This plane actually looks.
I
so
fucking hate
cool.
that
I'm
plane
not
because when
using
it came out, it was broken as shit. It could do like multiple turns in a like move, which meant that it could just do some nonsense. There's no way to counter it. It had like minus a bazillion to hit, so you were not going to hit it, and it was really good at shooting you. This thing has, I am like actively like, I have violent reactions to seeing this thing now as a result. Because the people who are doing that kind of shit, like, were the worst fucking people. I fucking hate that plane.
To planes, but they're just planes. But this
It's part of the reason that planes are awful this edition.
Look so goofy.
They are
Look at their
goofy.
little feet. I love them. Am I confident in painting? So, Cubby, I think my first paint job, I will either hire somebody to paint it for me.
No, just do it and
have a
do
collaborative
shit.
Streamer who will paint it for me, and I'll just breathe down their neck. I think maybe I'll eventually learn how to paint. I haven't decided yet.
It's not that hard.
Not yet, Jaitas, but I saw them the other day and they looked amazing. I'm gonna take a look at them.
Harlequins are not a good starting army.
He doesn't look very Aldari. He's an aspect of death. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I see a
You have
woman
Rain?
click. I love her. I don't even care if she's evil.
I don't know if she's evil or not, but I do know that she's Gilliman's girlfriend / wife.
Evil, why animal? If evil, why looking so cool? And
That's most of
this,
Warhammer.
Love this.
The Incarn, sure.
Absolutely love this. They almost look a little like Japanese inspired. They really do look like.
Yeah, no,
there. Yeah, these are very Evangelion with the skinny legs, with the everything. There we go. There are some clowns. Look at them.
I love the way Harlequins play. I will never buy them because imagine painting this.
In their little gunship. I want like not on their ships. I want like a regular Harlequin. Oh yes. Okay, I'm getting them. They look just
Why?
the right
This is
amount
your
of
first
goofy.
one though.
They're hard to paint. Hey, won't be me. Can I ask, how come you get the models from Amazon for cheaper? Vendors get a wholesale discount, resellers, but then how do you know that it's legitimate if it's resellers? You know what I might do? I might have to take a look on Amazon CA and Amazon.com because when I visit the States,
Yeah, I've painted. I painted
and
Death
get
Skulls
quite a few.
orcs instead, but yeah.
I gotta play it smart. Buy it from a game workshop near you. Will it actually be cheaper?
No.
Local hobby store will be cheaper. Well, thank you
Local
for letting
hobby
me
store
know.
will be cheaper,
Tomorrow,
yeah.
I have to travel. I'm gonna see if there's a store there. Plus, I get to save on shipping, right? Even if the price.
No, don't buy directly at like.
I get to save on
Do
shipping.
not buy
And if they
directly
ask
from
me too many
GW
questions, I'll
ever.
say, it's a gift for my husband, my big, strong.
No,
sexy
you can be
husband.
into
My husband,
Warhammer
I
if you're a
need to go.
chick. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, he just loves the Custodes and the Blood Angels so much. Yeah, I thought I'd get him this bug. I thought I'd brighten his horizon. Let's take a look at the Tau. The Tau look very Star Wars. They're like, yeah, they're Gunpla, and then
So
this is Star Wars.
Tau came out because they realized they hadn't cornered the Gunpla market, and they needed to convince people to buy Warhammer models instead.
But this is Gunpla. Shadow Sun. Let's take a look.
Shadow Sun
Kind of in
is,
her robot.
yeah.
She's looking very thick and cute. I like her. Leagues of Votan. What is this?
I regularly forget that Leagues of Votan are a real faction. Like, legitimately. Like, I think I've only played against them, like, once. They were trying to convert Gundam fans with the Tau. They're very, like, warrior cast, imperialist Japan vibe kind of thing.
Leagues of Votan. They look like little dwarves. The newest faction. They're space dwarves? No
Yeah.
way. Where did they come from?
They were around. Yeah, they were around for a bit, but then they got pushed out, and yeah.
Center of the galaxy, really? So they just came in and they're doing stuff. They're like, hey, it's us. What's up? We're here.
Yeah.
They're suffering from cyber dementia. Them and me both. Why is this $620? I'm sorry.
Because the Harridan is fucking massive. That's why. How big is a Harridan? Harridan. Model size. Not lore. I don't even think the Harridan's legal anymore. 17 inches. 10 inches tall, 15-inch wingspan.
It's a massive model.
Yeah.
How big? Not big enough.
Yeah, I mean, true.
Bigger than Mousy. I mean, everything's bigger than like 4'5". Chaos demons. Oh my goodness, the Nurglings look so cute. Okay, they didn't look this cute when I saw them before. They actually look so cute.
I love them, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Keeper of Secrets is very gender.
Oh no, this is so much money.
Meta list right now is, I believe, 3 Keeper of Secrets, so just clock that one in to your fucking mind.
I need to get a Warhammer sponsor. I'll be your Warhammer sponsor.
They don't do
My
that,
dad is
unfortunately.
on a Warhammer. Trust me, Mata. Oh, I am home. I am home. This is wild. It is probably going to trigger some people's like phobia, so I'm
Completely fucking useless now. I tried to make it work. It's not good anymore. It was very funny in 8th edition because you could use its aura ability to protect things, and then as long as it was Nurgle aligned, because it's Nurgle, god of death and plagues and shit, so you just plop this down. Then I had like, I think it was like models near it couldn't be shot, so the I would just plop down some like obliterators and be like, cool, good luck with that shit.
sorry that I'm showing this on stream, but this looks wild. Great Unclean One. I think I like Rodica's more than Great Unclean One. But the Beast of Nurgle is a third of the price.
Beast of Nurgles are good, man. They're real good. They're like actually legitimate models, but unfortunately they're monopose. So if you want to have more than one, it looks bad.
That makes them the most worthwhile.
Sloppity Bile Piper.
The demons always look like they're having the best time. He's just living his best life. He's Nurglin. Okay,
yeah.
These Screamers of Tzeentch.
I have some of those.
So crazy, they look insane. I need them. Burning Chariot of Tzeentch.
I had one of those, but I decided not to build it because it came with other stuff. He used to be broken as shit in 8th edition. They're no longer a thing.
Okay, these guys look really cool. They look goofy, but look at him. He's punk rock as hell. This too. Look at him. Horticulus Slimix.
I love him because his thing used to be that he would, like, wherever he went, he would, like, put trees down, those normal like, vagina trees, and you could just plant them for essentially free. It was great.
Him.
He is so cool. I fucking love, like, both Kairos and, just them.
Him. God.
I really wanted to get a Lord of Change, but I cannot for any reason justify it.
Everything looks so good, you guys.
Because they make banger models.
They all look so cool.
Flesh Hounds are the best doggos.
Ooh, I want to see the Drukhari. The Ravager, I love it.
That's cool.
Look at it. By the boat.
I don't know if they... I think they still sell the Teleman. I don't know much about demons, I'll be real. I have some, I don't play them. I just sort of like sprinkle them into lists when I need a thing.
He looks really cool and funky.
He's
like
cool.
Shinobi, basically.
Yeah.
He's almost like a ninja.
He's really
also
good.
Look cool. Look at them. They're like
They go in groups with him.
He's just a big scarab man. He's a big scorpion.
I believe he's like a flesh abomination or something. I don't remember the Drukhari lore.
Ooh, she looks really cool. Oh, yes. Okay, first of all, there she is. There's my woman. I need
Calidus Assassin. She's fucking annoying. I hate her. Every fucking Imperial list used to run her for like 2 editions, 3 editions, every fucking list. It's like, all right, I'm bringing Blood Angels. And I'm like, oh, that's great, man. Like, let's go ahead and get this set up. I got this assassin here. I'm like, so Caladius? Yeah, it's Caladius. Can you die? Like, Caladius is the most annoying one because it's got the Agent of Vect aura, which I think is now called just like Minister of Chaos or some shit. It just makes your stratagems cost more. By 1, but still, usually your stratagems only cost 1, so it doubles the cost of your stratagems. It's fucking annoying. In an aura around her now, which isn't as bad, but still. And she's untargetable. And also she has a flamethrower pistol, which auto hits because it's a flamethrower. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to draw it out long enough that we can like jump right into Mike's thing starting. We are going to raid into Mike because he needs the love and support.
Like instantly. And I kind of want to get Mr. Bulge as well.
He's funny. He's funny as shit. Awful. Awful model. But funny.
Oh, look at his goofy face. Look at his other parts. That's it, everybody. I'm going to sell posters until I die. What I'll probably do right as the stream ends is I'll order both assassins. It was like $40 and $50. And the Drukari like ships. I'm not going to get the full set, but just the ship. It looks amazing.
Okay. Okay. I would like to be introduced to this person so that way I may harass them with Warhammer knowledge. Although I guess she was teaching Limes about Warhammer shit she knows now. But I would love to like teach her how to play. Yeah, I think she's big into it now, but she wasn't at the time. You have several friends. I mean, like, how does that conversation start? Let me hang out with your friend because I hear that they're into Warhammer. I guess that's the conversation, isn't it? I needed a new friend to fight with. I will absolutely obliterate anyone in Warhammer. And by anyone, I mean anyone who doesn't know what they're doing. Because I'm actually kind of like mid at everything I do. Ask Mike, or I could ask like probably like Mike or Limes too. For sure. Organize a multi-person collab. I guess Bricky would as well, but I don't really know Bricky all that well. I can't say that. Yeah, I can't say that yet. Man, it would be cool if there was some sort of collab with me and Bricky. Anyway. All right. It looks like Mike is going to be going live soon. I'm going to go ahead and raid over to him. DM her. I don't have her fucking, like, account. I don't know what the fuck it is. Raid jabroni _ Mike. I did play Helldivers with Bricky once, and then help teach Mike how to play the thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. Yeah, I'll ask Bricky for it if I get to know him any better. So yeah, go ahead and please watch his stream, because I know he's a hard worker. Mike really enjoys what he does here, and he does not get enough love for the amount of work that he puts into it. I mean, that's just streamers in general, but like, I love that guy. Go take care of him, okay? All right, I'll see you guys. Bye.